friends, and welcome back to Stan's Cutlery Universe. And it's a beautiful Tuesday morning here in northern Michigan. It's really cloudy. Didn't think we were supposed to get any rain, but it looks like we might. I'm not going to complain other than it's going to be humid than holy Hades. But hey, that's okay. We need the rain. My garden needs rain. Actually, I need to go weed my garden. About the only thing growing in my garden's weeds. Okay, today we have two knives, totally pretty much opposing aspects of the hobby. These are both traditional. And what I mean about that is one is USA made, a higher end brand. Excuse me, something's in the back of my throat. And the other one is a foreign made. The company has had some people really dislike it because years ago and stuff, they really did make some garbage stuff. But it's neither here nor there. These are both knives that I really, really like. And today is a 2 for Tuesday, brought to you by that wonderful gentleman, Tom, over there at Knife Delights. I cannot say enough about Tom. Tom has proven to be a wonderful friend, a wonderful gentleman. He gave me a call yesterday after watching, the day before watching my video about this happened in my backyard about the Walmart knife incident. And it truly did. I mean, I live less than 20 miles from there, and that's the Walmart store we do our shopping at. And he just wanted to make sure I was okay, because he could tell I was really upset. And honestly, I was really upset. I had to do that video to get it out of me. I'm still upset about it, but it is what it is. I can't change it. So that's all I can say. So enough about that. Let's get into this. Let's look at some wonderful, wonderful knives. The first knife is something that I received from Pete, Jersey knife guy. Great guy. I'm getting a package together slowly but surely for you, Pete. I want it to be what I want it to be. I want it to be something that I ain't going to say you're going to be blown away when you open it, but I want you to just go, wow, this is cool, because I really truly appreciate the stuff you sent me, the knives. They're beautiful knives. And, I want to reciprocate the kindness. So that's what I'm hoping to. But the first knife is the Queen USA made knife that I got from Pete. This is a QGS H47 genuine stag. Beautiful tins these come in. I mean, heck, the tins are half the neatness right there. Good old made in America. You get into it, you got the knife in a nice little pouch, some packaging materials. We'll look at this. I'll just hold it up there long enough that if you all want to see what it says, you can pause it and read it. Okay, sorry, try to get this to where there we go. So that you can pause it if you want to read it, and the back's this blank. Comes in this beautiful, nice little microfiber piece, and oh, this is so beautiful. Look at that beautiful stag. That's the pile side. There's the show side. Oh, look at this. It's chunky too. I mean, for a stockman, a standard size stockman, I think this 3 7/8. Should have measured it. That stag is this, and the way they put, like, here's a swell here and a swell here, so it feels, the more I look at this knife, the more I'm just like, wow. Excuse me, I'm gonna get a drink. I'm just hacking my lungs out. Got iced tea today. Good stuff for you. I'm not used to having any room up here on my little table I have here when I'm doing this. But yeah, take a look-see at that. I want to get this nice and close so you can really see this build quality. Brass liners. Look at these blades. Okay, let's get into this. Oh, just a beautiful knife. This is the first Queen USA that I owned. I have a lot of the Chinese made ones, which were also well made, but they definitely were not made in the USA. Just a beautiful knife. It does have some blade rub, but you know what? That is a, what do I want to call it? A precursor of owning a Stockman. This happens. Beautiful clip blade there. It's a good looking piece. Then you got your sheep's foot. The pull on this, I'm not good at judging pull. I can't feel my hands 100%, so I'm not good at judging pull. But I'd say this is a middle of the road, a 4 or 5, somewhere in that range. You know, it's not aggressive, but it's definitely not like you're not going to have to worry about the blade just coming out, you know. And I can't, like I said, I can't even feel my fingers right. So a lot of times I got to do, like I got to pull that out to get out the pen. I can't get the pen blade. Come on. Or just not pen blade, but the spay blade. I might not be able to get the spay blade out with my finger the way it is, and I can't feel my fingers, and I don't have any thumbnails right now. I might not be able to get the spay blade out. Okay, I got it. Got it. Sweet, because I really wanted to show that spay blade. Just a really good looking piece. Good looking spay blade there. Got all of them have the just really nice nail nicks. But yeah, tell me that is not a beautiful piece of cutlery right there. I don't care who you are, even with my big old fingerprints on. This thing is a fingerprint magnet. I mean, like magnet, like whoop, tink, you know. But yeah, just a beautiful, beautiful piece. Again, Pete, Jersey knife guy. Oh, look at those channels. Thank you so much, brother. This is just your package, and you sent it to me. One, I wasn't expecting it, and two, when I got it, was just it blew my mind. I'm not gonna lie, it just absolutely blew my mind. I was just like, wow. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. But yeah, just an absolutely beautiful knife. Um, I will say this: there's definitely some more Queen cutleries in my future, because this thing, the USA made, because this thing is just. Actually, I lied. This is not my first Queen. This is my first stag Queen. I do have a Trapper Queen. Next up, this is Frost Cutlery. So if you want to leave right now, go ahead. I know a lot of you don't like salty knives, and that's fine. Just don't put others down that do like them. You know, like for me, this holds two awesome things for me. One, it is a Frostwood handle. Two, it's Dale Earnhardt. That was my favorite NASCAR driver. And the other day, I said he died at like 96, 97. It was 2001 at Daytona. Um, I looked it up because I had a feeling I said it wrong, and I did. Um, yeah, I'm going to read what it says about Dale Earnhardt. Born April 29th, 1951 in Kannapolis, North Carolina, resides in Mooresville, North Carolina. Winston Cup champ 1980, 86, 87, 90, 91, 93, 94. NMPA Driver of the Year 1980, 87, 90, 94. Co-winner in 86. Shares record 7 championships with Richard Petty. Won $1 million or more for a record 10 of 11 years. Only driver to be Rookie of the Year honors in 79 and championship in 80, back-to-back years. Winston Cup record, 542 starts over 22 seasons, 70 wins, 6 all-time. 179 other top 5 finishes, 22 poles, tied for 25th all-time. Wow. 28,234,471 first all-time in purses. Now you got to remember, this is an older piece of cutlery, so those numbers are probably wrong. I'll hold that up so you can see it. But Dale Earnhardt and Frost had a good relationship. And this knife just covered 2, and I think it covers 3 things that I really like. So let's get the, I think I'll use, I'll use the, I broke my nail and now I can't get any of the blades out. Son of a bazillionaire. Well, y'all having fun watching Stan struggle. This is the new program called Watch Stan Struggle. Come on. If I get any one of these blades open, I'm going to be happy. Ha! Sheep's foot. Okay, I want to be really careful I open this because this is collectible to me. I don't know. I don't really care too much if I ruin the case. I'm going to try and just cut right here on the end zone here. So let's see if I can. Oh yeah, this sheep's foot's doing a wonderful job. That should have gotten me in there. I know it did on. Yes. Made a beautiful cut the whole length. Okay, I might have to cut. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut a little bit more of it open. I didn't push hard enough. Sorry, I know y'all can't see this, but Stan is trying to cut without cutting himself. And when you can't feel your hands, oh, there we go, got it. Okay. Really cool collectible card in there, too. Thank you, Queen, you saved me. Okay. Wow. I should have brought out a towel. I'll use my towel I got my computer sitting on out here to wipe it down. Just, it's got stage fright. Dale Earnhardt's a little rubbed off from being in the case for so long. But you can still tell what it's supposed to be. I guess I'm going to have to try and get another one of these. Looks like a very, very good build. And that's another reason why I bought this one, is a lot of times I have noticed that these knives that have like Dale Earnhardt or something like that on are built a wee bit better. Looks like a Barlow. Razor Barlow maybe, or a Razor Jack. Ooh. Very nice. Pen blade or spear point blade there. Let's see what the... Ooh, nice. Very nice. You know, for me, this is my first time looking at outside the package, so I'm kind of like, you know, this is the other thing. This might have 3 features I think is really cool. Yes, it is a razor. I thought it was. I like that blade profile in there, too. Frost cutlery. Surgical steel. Look at that blade profile. Thing's pretty frickin' sweet. Oh, made in Japan. Oh, baby. Wish I would have known that. Yeah, I thought this was awful well made. Yeah, almost all of the Frost knives that are made in Japan. I have only seen maybe 1 or 2, and I think they were definitely not normal. Is this like just something happened that were just not good? And man, this thing is just sweet. Oh, look at that beautiful profile. You can choke up on it. I'm sorry, I'm over here looking at it down here. I'm just excited. I didn't realize this was made in Japan. Oh man. Just a beautiful piece to add to my collection. Plus, like I said, you got the frost wood. You got made in Japan. You got Dale Earnhardt, number 3, the Intimidator. You can't ask. For me, that's like a trifecta there. Frostwood, Dale Earnhardt, and a razor. That is like cool. And I'm not gonna lie. I started off pretty much hating razors. I had a few, were not my cup of tea. And I decided one day, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use one of my razors and I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm sorry, I got something in my eyes. Probably sleep. You know. So I did it, and man, I ended up really liking them. I like the tip right there because you can get into stuff. That flap, but with just not flap, just a slight up slip of the belly. You got a lot of usability. You know, you can just, yeah. I ended up liking them, so now I'm in the process of. Last year when there was the annual, the case cutlery pattern of the year, I think I bought one. Now I'm in the process of trying to buy them, and now they're almost all on the secondary market, so I'm paying more. But I wait to try and see if if it's an eBay seller, they give you a discount or something and get them at a halfway decent price. But it's slow. It's a slow journey, especially when you buy big boxes of knives. That cuts into the money, and sometimes I look at those big boxes and I'm like, man, would I have been better off just to have bought 3 razor knives, because they're bolt patterns and they're American made. And sometimes, part of me says, yeah, I would have been. And then the other part of me says, dude, look at those beautiful German knives you've already found and that beautiful Craftsman fixed blade. And I'm like, man, that's pretty cool, those. And then my treasure hunter part of me comes out, because I've been panning for gold in Alaska. I did that when I was 14, 14 with my parents up north of Fairbanks. Um, no, I was 12. I was only 12. Yeah, so it's like, I've done that. I want to go down to Arkansas to that diamond mine that they have down there, state park, and just have some fun searching for them. Hopefully I can find a couple pieces that'll just be cool stories to tell. Because what I want to do is put my little vial of gold I panned, and then if I find a couple small diamonds, make a display out of them, I'm going to get a drink, I'm sorry. Just my mouth's drying out up here. So, yeah, it's like, I know many of you are like, Stan, you're a total dipweed for buying those big boxes of knives, especially when you're not sure what's in them and you're going to get mostly junk. Like I said, my pragmatic side says, you are 100% correct. Then my other side, my kid, my treasure hunter is like, you have no idea what you're talking about. And, excuse me, these are honestly the arguments that go on in my head when I'm contemplating buying something like that. Because, yeah, for one, just the room that those knives are going to take me to store. Um, Two, so far, honestly, that box, I have been blessed to find enough knives, good quality knives in there, that with cleaning them up, and if I was to put them on eBay or something like that, I would get my money back. But I'm not. I'm a collector. I'm not going to sell them. I mean, I might put together a lot of some of the lesser valuable ones that I'm just not into. I might put together up a lot on eBay for like 20 knives or something, and just, if I get 20 bucks plus my shipping, that's cool. I made 20 bucks back on my deal. Sometimes you just gotta look at it that way. I've only cleaned up like maybe 8 knives out of it so far. Still got a lot of work to do. So I'm just biting my back. Um, if you're wondering why I have my hand up my sleeve. Um, so I still got a lot of work to do on that, and I promised my wife I would start selling some of those that I just don't care about that much. Um, but like I told her, ultimately I'm a collector. I like to have everything from the super inexpensive to the very nice higher end knives. Um, and she understands it, but at the same time, she's like, yeah, but if it's something you're absolutely never going to even want to look at again, why not put them together? And like I said, if I get 20 bucks for 20 knives plus my whatever the flat rate box costs, say it's a big flat rate, so it's like 20 bucks. So somebody pays $40, they paid $2 a knife. It's less than what I paid for them, but because I always put shipping in there too. It's less than what I paid for them, but I don't care. If it's a young man, a young girl, a kid getting into it, shoot, if there's some kids that come around and their parents are cool with them having them and they want them, I'll just give them away. It's like I have a strange way of looking at things. It's probably on one hand why I've done well in many things, and on another hand why I've done so poorly in many things. Um, I have some big collections of many things: comic books, sports cards, mostly baseball, um, gaming cards, uh, knives, as you've all witnessed. Um, so it's like coins, even though that's gotten smaller recently because I had to sell some, had some unexpected things that came up, had to sell some of my silver, which I hate. I hate doing that, but I think we all go through life and have to do what we've got to do. sometimes you just got to do it, you know, even though you don't want to. Oh well, that is what it is, you know. And being retired, on my side of the income, I am on a fixed income. I get my monthly stipend. Well, you know, I'm a disabled veteran, so I get my VA comp, and then I also get my money from my 401k and stuff that's in my IRA. But since I retired before I was 59 and a half, I have to take a certain amount. I can't remember if it's 5 years or 6 years. You can't raise it or nothing. And if I touch the money in my IRA, I get taxed to death. So, you know, on my side, I am on a fixed income. So, you know, sometimes selling some things makes sense. And that's why, you know, needed some chunk of change and had to do it. And I'm sorry if you feel like I'm preachy or I'm boring you with this, but a lot of these statements, like what I'm saying, is for younger folks out there, you know, that might be in their 40s and are just now starting to go, you know what, man, 20 years I can retire. You know, I want you to understand this, and the rules will probably be different then. Um, if I would not have been injured the way I was and am, I would not have retired. I mean, but when you can't raise your arm and you're in constant pain and you get headaches every day, yeah, I can't drive real long because I turn my head, it hurts, and I get bad headaches. I can't drive in the dark because the lights mess with me and give me, well, because my headaches are migraine type and it causes a migraine. And I know y'all didn't want to hear this. I apologize. If you made it this long, hashtag stand whining. Oh, Lordy. Speaking of which, I got to go back to that one video and check who left my hashtags for that one. I said there'll be a little giveaway there. If it's only 2 or 3 of you, I'm probably going to send all of you something. If it's more than that, I'm probably going to have to do like a drawing or something because, you know, it's postage gets expensive, you know. But yeah, shoot, just a beautiful day. Even though it's really overcast, it's just absolutely gorgeous out here. I think we're gonna get some rain shortly. Oh, word of advice: don't have a touch screen laptop outside when it's raining. The touch screen won't work. It like gets rain on it and it like freaks out and doesn't know what to do. So, yeah, I found that out the other day. Excuse me. But the pewter's working good now. Everything's good to go. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all. Well, excuse me. I appreciate y'all so much. And again, Pete, over there, Jersey Knife Guy, thank you for this beautiful piece and the other items too. Tom, Knife Delights, thank you for this wonderful open tag where I get to share these wonderful knives that I want to share. That maybe they're not everybody else's cup of tea, but they make me happy. And I appreciate it, Tom, and thank you. With that being said, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I appreciate you all very much. Live long, prosper, and collect your own.